Tilman, thank you so much for joining us. What is physical intelligence?
Well, physical intelligence refers back to the ability to observe, understand, and interact with the physical world. Let me give you an example. Let's assume you would ask to get something for drink. So, as a human being, I would observe our surrounding. I would identify a bottle. I understand that a bottle is, for example, a drinkable liquid for a human. And I also have the ability to grab the bottle and to fill it into a glass. So it sounds quite easy. Which is easy for a human is a quite complex task for a robotic system. And this is what physical intelligence means.
And so how can embodied AI help, and why now?
Well, embodied AI is at first when artificial intelligence meets the world of robotics. And we talk about three basic embodied AI capabilities. First and foremost, it starts with visual perception, to understand the 3D world. We did great progress over the past month, not only to identify any arbitrary object in 3D space, we can also predict its exact location as well as orientation in space, which is of importance because if you ask a robotic system to grab something, the system needs to understand where to grab what. Secondly, it's about workflow planning. This brings us back to the example with the bottle, because you just ask for something to drink. But to accomplish this task, you need to plan accordingly incremental steps to accomplish this goal. And also here we did great progress in so-called concept learning. And last but not least, it's about the manipulation of objects. And for doing this, we need to invest into so-called causal models of the real world, because the robotic system needs to understand the implication and impact of certain actions on the physical embodiment. So overall, this is what embodied AI paves the way towards physical intelligence.
And how can companies capture value with embodied AI?
Well, embodied AI has a potential to revolutionize the world of robotics because you can start automating handling operations too versatile and complex for traditional automation. So think of the millions of handling operations which we do every day on the shop floor, in warehouses, or even beyond the factory. And this is a great potential of embodied AI, which can really change manufacturing, but also the world we are living in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.